the season, we spend a lot of time trimming the tree and decking the halls, but the mantle is often missed. Even though it is the room's focal point, we welcome Aness, the CEO and principal designer of Tailored Interior. I get to see you a couple of times this month, which is what I love. What do we want to think about when we are decorating our mantle?
So for your mantle, you want to go with a little bit of a storytelling, right? You're going to want to start with a really good foundation. Now your garland is going to be one of your principal and primary investments. So this is going to be your most important piece, because everything else that comes throughout it is just a little bit of layering, and you can switch it out each season, right?
So how does that differ from an entranceway, from the mantle?
So mantle, you're there longer, you're looking at it longer, and like I had said, it's a little bit of a story. So your storytelling, you can use sentimental decorations, you can change it out, you can really create interest with even layering decorative pieces or florals. With an entryway, it's your showstopper. It's the first thing your guests see when they walk through your home, and it's where everything, it's your wow factor.
Right. And it's not like people hang out in the entryway. You hang out in the living room, so that's where you want it to feel super cozy, something to look at, that there's a focal point.
Right.
So how much should we actually change our mantle from season to season? Because you often see on Pinterest or Instagram, people are like putting fall leaves on there, then they change it out for Halloween, then they do like Christmas. Should we really be changing it out all the time like this?
Not really.
No.
All you really need to do is swap out a few things. Now again, if you have a really good foundation, a high quality garland, and it carries really well through each season, all you have to do is swap out your decorations and your decor, right? So for fall, you're going to look for the fall colored and fall inspired stems. For Christmas or the holidays, you're just going to choose your decor and just switch that out.
Right. So what are simple rules to beautify the prominent spots in our home? So first of all, the foundation. You said you can spend money on this. This looks real. It feels good. You know, sometimes when you like buy a garland at the store and it's like, it feels like it's breaking in your hands. Like, right? Like the sparkles are coming off and everything.
Yes.
You want, okay, so this is the foundation. What else? I noticed you have some ribbon here. There's things that have wiring to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So choose things that look as realistic as possible. So like this garland looks super realistic, and even the movement in it, right? You'll notice that. Now, number two, choose things with a little bit of wiring where you can sort of make your own form. You can fluff it up a little bit. It creates sort of that more of a realistic look.
Okay.
Choose one color, even though you have a lot going on through entryway, through a dining table decor, throughout the home for Christmas decor. Choose one color where you're going to repeat it.
Okay.
You can have different things going on, but if you choose one color where it repeats, it allows the eye to flow.
Right. I noticed you have some ribbon here, and there's kind of like two different textures on the same ribbon.
Yes. Yeah. So this ribbon, I've brought it in with a neutral. This comes in, of course, so many different colors and styles.
Every type of pattern you could think of.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have it in a little bit of a neutral, but I do have a little bit of gold, sort of silver on there. And again, a little bit of wiring where I could just run it through my garland or run it through my tree, and it creates its own form because of its wiring. And it seems to almost calm everything down through all of the glitz and through all of the colors and the textures. It just creates that calm feeling.
Yes, it kind of pulls everything together.
Right.
Perfect. Aness, thank you so much for joining us this morning. My mantle's going to look beautiful. For more design inspiration, you can always visit tailoredinterior.ca.